Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss what is meant by use case diagrams and what is the purpose of it. Requirement engineering is the important process of software engineering for identification of functional and non-functional requirements. In order to elaborate functional requirements and to represent the interaction between the system and the external entities, use case diagrams can be used. Use case diagrams are the part of UML where UML is the unified modeling language. The use case diagrams represents the behavior of the system. Single use case diagram captures a particular functionality of the system. For entire system, multiple use case diagrams are used. Use case diagrams, what is the purpose of it? These are used to gather the requirements of the system, used to get the outside view of the system, identifies external and internal factors influencing the system, and show the interaction between the actors and the use cases. The different components of use case diagrams are the functionalities to be represented as an use case, actors, and the relationship among the use cases and actors. Actors can be anything who interact with the system. For example, customer, web client, student, passenger, payment systems. These can be the different examples of actors. There are different types of relationships between actors and use cases. Association between actor and use cases, generalization of actor and use case, extend relationship between two use cases, include relationship between two use cases, and generalization of use cases. There is specific rule for naming use cases. The use case should start with the action and not with the noun. For example, the valid use cases are open account, deposit fund, withdraw fund, close account, and so on. Now let us consider one example of use case as an order management system. Let us observe this figure carefully. Here we can see there are different horizontal ellipses. The ellipses are nothing but the use cases, means the functionality of the system. Now here let us see in this use case there is a one actor called as customer, and the use case is order, means order something. Okay, then the second one is special order and the third one is normal order. Special order and the normal order are the two types of orders. Now let us see the relationship between order and special order. The relationship here is the extent. That means you can separate out the order functionality as special order, as well as the relationship between the order and the normal order is extent. That means again you can separate out the normal order from the order. So this is not mandatory, you can do it if you want. So this is the one example of order management system. Now let us see one more example as library management system. In library management system, two persons can interact with the system. One is the librarian and one is the member. Now that's why librarian and the members are the two actors, or we can say these can be the two actors of the library management system. See the tasks that are related to librarian. The very first is issue book, return book, and maintaining book. Now issue book. The librarian is responsible for issuing a book. Now while issuing a book, it is necessary to check whether the user is a member or not. That's why it is necessary to check whether it is a valid member or not. So there is a one more use case called as verify member, and in between issue book and verify member there is a function association or the relationship called as include. So it is mandatory to check whether the user is a member or not. Similarly, in between issue book and the check availability of book, the relationship is again include, because while issuing a book, very first thing is it is necessary to check whether the book is available in the library or not. Then and then only it is possible to issue the book. And if the member is not a registered member, then the thing is it is necessary to register that member. So again, in between issue book and the registered member, the include relationship is there. Then the next one is return book. While this is again related to librarian, while when the member will return a book, the librarian has to check whether it is written in time or not. If it is written not in written in time, then it is necessary to calculate the fine. So in between return book and calculate fine use case, there is a include relationship. Similarly, the librarian maintains the database of the books and the member inquires the book. So this is about the use case diagram of library management system. This is the brief overview of what is meant by use case diagram and how to draw the use case diagram and what is the purpose of use case diagram. Thank you.